Man, good luck for the bug. "14 months of Yepcock."
Morning, gamers. How's it going? Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Summertime? I mean, it's fucking raining here, but yeah, I guess. Had a good time away, but I'm not gonna lie, the entire time I was just nervous to get back and play this fucking game, man. I just want to get it over with. Man.
Here's to a good stream.
Thought no stream today. Well, I flew back today, but I figured, you know. What you been cooking? I didn't cook shit, bro. We'll do it all today. Can't wait for attempt 6. It's gonna be a monkey run, baby. It's exciting. Let's do a quick round of Pokedoku.
Welcome back, Jan.
By Centro Pokemon. Okay. Flying evolved by friendship. Evolved by friendship can learn Shadow Ball. Evolved by friendship monotype. Okay. Paldea. Oh, Paldea can learn Shadow Ball is spooky because move compatibility is a lot lower in like later gens, but I got a couple good ones here. Okay, let's see. Flying evolved by friendship, we go Swoobat. It's that Shrimple. Paldea Area 0, this is the easiest squawkability of my life. 8.7, I think this shit is catching on too much, boys. And then Flying can learn Earthquake. We have our little pick here. I don't know how this keeps being relevant, but this is Mantine. Nice little trick that we learned. Can learn Earthquake, can learn Shadow Ball. When you just pick like any normal type, really, and you're probably going to be fine. And then Monotype can learn Earthquake. I think Monotype can learn Earthquake. We go for like a fighting type, maybe. Maybe like a Hitmontop. Could be good here. Shadow Ball and Earthquake. You just avoid like a Ghost or a Ground type, and I think you're good. Maybe like a... I don't know. Monotype Paldea. I feel like I've seen Gimmighoul be a pretty good pick on these ones. And then Paldea Pokemon. This one's spooky. I don't want to pick a Ghost type, but I honestly don't know how big the move compatibility is in like Gen 9. Maybe we go for like a... Who would a non-Ghost type be that we think can learn shit? Maybe like Espathra? 2.7, that's pretty good. Shadow Ball and Earthquake. I think we've had this exact one before. I think I'm going to go with like Gallade Mega. Nice. Evolved by friendship can learn Shadow Ball. It's a tough one, if I can be honest. Chimecho? Oh, but Chimecho we might want to pick a normal type. Monotype. So who do we pick here? I'll lock Chimecho in down here. Who the fuck else evolves via friendship? I'm gonna go Clefairy. Pretty good. 44 out of 36. We fucking killed it. Wormadam Sandy. Mega Pinsir under Mantine here. That's crazy. 0.1 is about as good as we can expect there. Dunsparce. Let's actually check who actually learns Shadow Ball here. Yeah, it's quite a few mons still, but I just didn't feel confident in picking a single one. I think we did about as well as we could have here, to be honest. I guess Dunsparce is nice because it has two forms. I don't know. Spathra, honestly, not the greatest pick, though. Roselia here. Yeah. Oh, Persian Alola. I do not remember this evolving via friendship at all. I had no idea that was a thing, but okay. Chimecho is about as good, though. And then we hit the Swoobat and the Squawkabilly. That's good. Apparently, the Squawkabilly form gets picked way less than this one. Make it make sense. Whatever. Okay. How was your trip? It was fun. It was a good time. The architecture in Vienna is pretty crazy, man. They got so many old, pretty buildings. It's pretty wild. Good food out there, too. Okay. 3 more fights before the peak That's the goal for today. These fights are brutal. These are the ones in permanent tailwind. The goal of this is to find the smallest amount of people guess. Yes, basically. Alright, man, can we slow down on the fucking the emote spam? Can you chill out? Okay. That gauntlet was fucking crazy. But we're out here now. So these have permanent tailwind. Where is it? Okay. Gengar, the artillery is the really spooky one. I have no idea how I'm beating this, if I can be real. Jesus Christ. 208 speed. I mean, Electrode outspeeds it, right? But you don't do nearly enough damage. Yeah, I'm like, how do you even get in? Let your artillery fight it to the death. To the death of my artillery, you mean?
Streamer man wipes on camera.
Because, like, you would just switch him in, and then he would attack you again, and you would just die without doing any damage back. You can probably get Ludicolo in on, like, a water move, and at least get rid of the water gem, and then pivot. But let's look at the opening first, I guess, because... Oh, my God. Oh, the Focus Band Explosion Gengar. Fuck me. How did we do this last time? Did we run like Drapion or something? Oh yeah, knockoff. Yeah. I mean, how does Kecleon do? I mean, like, you have a kill. You're not dead to crit. You could just dodge turn one explosion and click knockoff. Nothing is faster than this. You could do the calculation on if sucker punching twice is actually safer than knocking off, but... Isn't Dragapult faster than 380 speed? No.
2 whole years, keep it up. I hope you're enjoying R&B.
I am, that's why I'm here. Do you get Focus Sash in this game? I think maybe you get one super late game. Oh, shit. Sorry. Do I have anything except for, like, just Kecleon lead and hope? Like, there's not much more I can do, right? If we're being honest.
Hades 2 just dropped and yet my man is streaming for us, the dream.
To be fair, it's early access, but... Yeah, I could be playing that. You do have a legit dark type with Greninja. Yeah, but he just fucking dies, right? Like, he's just dead to Dazzling Gleam. There's nothing really you can do. Just flinch him with Dark Pulse. Do you listen to yourself, bro?
The Nuzlocke goat, I've loved your content since Blue Kazo and I'm here for the years to come.
Salazzle Encore Shadow Ball. If I'm risking turn 1 explosion, I'm like, first of all, Salazzle I'm pretty sure would just die, yeah. Second of all, if I'm risking turn 1 explosion, I can just click knock off with Kecleon. Focus band is 10%. Word here. Honestly, it's kind of okay. He's never dead to crit. But if you get the focus band proc, you're just fucked, right? And then like sack to Octillery or something after? I don't know. Because you're baiting random move. The potential downside is much lower than with Kecleon. What does Excadrill do here? Except 69 to 82 with Iron Head. Thanks for the raid, Squirk. If we go Citrus and we get this guy to 1% with the focus band, is it always boom? Thanks, Squirk. Plus 10. Yeah. Interesting. So we technically have an out there where we go to Bascule Legion after. Into the guaranteed boom. What do we bait? It's just Octillery outspeed out damage, right? And then it's guaranteed. And it's Water Spout or Energy Ball, which sucks ass. But I mean, it's kind of ass if I can be real, and it's pretty inconsistent. I think I genuinely like...
Sponsor stream Lego Salt Bongo.
Thank you, Joy. Appreciate it. How's your trim? It was pretty fun. You can quickly learn Shadow Ball. You can teach like Nightshade, but... You can get, I think you can get Sneak if you scale, but I'm not scaling here. The problem with the Wordier line is it's just so inconsistent. Like the most likely result is like Octillery, at least guaranteeing a water move, I think. Well, no, because you'd get, okay, if this procs you, so then you'd have to slot in Bascule Legion just for that case. And then you're getting Water Spout or Energy Ball from Octillery, which sucks a lot of ass. Although if you're full HP, you can technically stay in here and try, no, because you can't, because it's Sniper. Yeah, and then it becomes really, really, really rough. How do you even kill this? Oh man, this shit sucks ass. Water spout is 150 base power, and it's modified by how much percent the Pokemon using it is at. So at 100% HP, it does 100% damage. At 50% HP, it does 50% damage. This Octillery is a demon. I can probably afford the Basculegion slot, but again, the fact that, like, so 90% of the time, well, there's a lot that can happen. He could technically still turn one explode. And if it doesn't crit, he doesn't kill you. You go to 15, you go to like 40, then you're baiting complete. Well, you're baiting always water move from Oct, actually. Sometimes he crit kills you, it's life. Sometimes he crits you with Sludge Wave, and then you go to like 35, and then you're baiting basically still not random move. This is not terrible. The only problem is this Basculegion backup in case of the Focus Band proc. This really sucks. Walrein. Pretty good. Well, I'm in you two-shot. You get two-shot by Energy Ball. Dragapult back up instead. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Or even Dreepy. Or, wait, did we didn't evolve Dragapult yet, right? Did I not export this? What's the prevo of Dragapult? It's Dragcloak. That's guaranteed water spout. Okay. Maybe. Guaranteed water spout is actually really good. If you go this on a guaranteed water move, you get his water gem for sure. And then he's always sludge waving. You can't stay in because you're dead to crit. You can sometimes fake out, but sometimes it's Octazooka drop. But that's just life, right? Like, I think usually you should be able to get water spout here. That's like the average result. I think we can pretty reliably fake this out. It just doesn't really matter. We would get his water gem here. And then we could continue from there. Wait, Pult is slower than this. So if you went Pult, I think AI would go outspeed, out damage, Skuntank. That's horrendous. You have to go Dracloak if you want to do this. Let's assume we get this fake out off. 0.6. It doesn't really... Oh, I'm also calcing at not 100% HP. It's not super relevant, but it's kind of relevant. So we can pretty reliably get a water move out of Octillery, but which means we can pretty reliably remove its water gem, which means we can pretty reliably get Sludge Wave. But what do we play from there? We can obviously go Magnezone. But like, look at this. This is with no water gem. How much is it with no water gem on Electrode? You still died a crit because Sniper is broken. I don't think Araquanid does kind of anything. That's actually a pretty good wall. I wish I had Leech Life. Just soak. I mean, you could like take off the water gem with Ludi and go to Araquanid and pretty reliably at least reduce this guy's HP so that Water Spout doesn't do anymore, like, doesn't do crazy damage anymore. You can get him to 70% with one lunge, which is probably all you get to do. And now it's Sludge Wave or Energy Ball. Octazooka still does so much. And then you could go like Magnezone. Jesus fuck. The real issue is that Magnezone just dies to Octazooka crit, so it doesn't really matter how much we reduce this guy's HP. Yeah, the Punkro video was really fun. Araquanid Sticky Web lead. I fail to see what that does. Well, I understand what that does. The problem is you just get exploded on, right? And then you just die. Salazzle does not speed this in Tailwind. Okay, is there any way I can confirm Energy Ball? Ludi confirms Sludge Wave. Bascule Legion, right? After Water Gem is gone. Yeah. Okay, so maybe like How much does Energy Ball even do to Ludi? I think I probably don't need the Drake Cloak. I think if it's Energy Ball into Ludi, it's okay. If it's crit, it's pretty bad, but... And then you have Guaranteed Sludge Wave, go to Bastia Legion, you confirm Energy Ball. Then you can go into... Then you can safely go into Electrode. Do you get a kill with Life Orb? I don't think you do, right? You do after Fake Out. You could Volt Switch because you confirm Sludge Wave, so you can go back into Bastia Legion and repeat it if you didn't get the Fake Out off because of Octazooka drop.
Yo, how we doing?
I mean, like, getting the kill with Volt Switch is just better, right? I think this works. Okay, and then you need to... You kill it with 2 Volt Switches, and you need to... get Relicanth somehow, and then have Torterra for Relicanth. Torterra can't do both because of Dark Pulse flinches, unfortunately. So you need another Mon. Well... Yeah, I don't know. Isn't Drapier really getting counter? Yeah, it's one of the best mods in the game. How does Camel do versus this? Not great. Oh, Horse would actually be pretty fucking useful here, I think. Maybe it probably takes a lot of damage. This just gets flinched. Rapier just gets flinched. How do you defeat this? Maybe Miracross? That's a lot of damage. That's probably the play. But if he plots... The problem is you don't have a guaranteed kill with Pin Missile. And if he plots, it's pretty fucking scary. But we need to somehow get Relicanth first. How do we even do that? Because this will be chipped down, so it's probably going to bait this. This will be chipped down, so it's going to bait this. This will be chipped down, so it's going to bait this. It's not easy. We have to always bring Torterra, I think. And then go Zoom Lens, right? Like, this is a very easy counter, to be fair. Zoom Lens cancels Bright Powder, right? They just... Thank you for the raid, Baron. I appreciate it. Yeah, but we have to get this in. Makes it 99%. That's good enough for me, man. I don't really have many other options. I can't really delete a move on Torterra for Magical Leaf, and I can't really go Meganium, I don't think. It doesn't even... So we'd have to, like, damage boost, but it has to come in first, so we can't be baiting Head Smash. How do we get Relicanth? Zoomlands guarantees? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 0.8 times 1.2, right? No, that's 96%. Wait, no, it's 0.9 times 1.2, which is 1.08. Okay. Okay, so how do I get Rally first? And then maybe I just have to avoid flinch fiction on the Scun tank, if I can be honest. Well, ideally I bait Rally with something that can then deal with Scun tank, but that seems kind of wild. Like... Because in theory, Torterra can deal with Scun tank, right? It's just... This is a range to kill, which is kind of ugly. You need to be holding zoom lens. Why is Gengar banded? Because it's Team Aqua. They use hacks items. That's the theme. I guess if you kill Rally with Torterra, you show slow kill so he can't plot on the switch. Slightly pre-damaged Blaziken gets you Rally, I think. But you take way too much damage here. It's not possible. Isn't Tort literally free? No, because you get... This is kind of fictional, huh? Because you bait Sludge Bomb over Dark Pulse anyway. So he needs a lot of Dark Pulse flinches to fuck you. You don't always kill, which is a little bit spooky. And you have to go zoom lens. It's definitely not free. We want Rally out first so that Scun tank can explode. Why don't you evolve Dreepy? There's weird stuff with its learn set and level caps. It's really complicated. But basically I'm just putting off a decision. However you play it, you need to invest resources into having both Draco Meteor and Dragon Darts for the next split. And I want to put off that decision as long as I can so that I know which resources I have available and that I have the maximum amount of resources available for Mount Pyre. Doesn't Excadrill just wall Scun tank? No, because Steel doesn't resist Dark. It hasn't for like 10 years. Is Torterra slower than Rally? There's Tailwind! Bro. This is... The flinch lockout from Dark Pulse is so fictional though. Like he's so likely to Sludge Bomb instead. But you are taking 2 hits from him. And honestly, Torterra is not going to be full HP either. I think I can do it. I just go Magnezone, bait Rally, go Torterra, take 2 hits, kill it with Giga Drain, and then dodge the Fiction. And if there is Fiction, then we can steer, I think. Probably, because we have priority and stuff, and we probably have a Wordier sack. I think it's going to work. I think we can do it. Need enough HP for Aftermath. Earthquake doesn't make contact, right? So, probably not. Yeah, so Ludi confirms Sludge Wave, Basculegion confirms Energy Ball, and then you go Electrode, and then you go Basculegion one more time. And then you kill with 2 Volt Switches. I'm pretty sure this works. Energy Ball drop is scary, but not really. We go Citrus on like everything, I think. Citrus on everything, Zoom Lens on Torterra. This is not a gauntlet. No, that would be insane. It's scary. It's definitely scary. Sniper crits can fucking ruin us. Sludge Wave poisons can fucking ruin us. But I think this is the line we have to take. Sometimes Wordier dies here. Nope, not Citrus on Torterra. Zoom Lens. Is this the worst fight he's planning for, or just one of the worst? This one's far from the worst on this. And this one's pretty bad. I think the one after is worse, the Inteleon one. The double battle after that is fine. The back-to-back and the gauntlet is worse than this, I think. And then the worst is obviously tag, but yeah, we're not there yet. This one's pretty bad. The Octillery is brutal. I honestly don't know what you do here if you don't have a Ludi or Kingdra. Ape Frag 6. Yeah, I don't think that'll help. I think, honestly, for this section, for these next few fights, having Torterra seems really fucking nice, because it's really good for the Drapion after, too. And it's like a super hard counter for the Relicanth and actually does well into the Skuntank. Like, this is a section where having Torterra is quite the luxury. Tab in. There's no Storm Drain Gastrodon. Holy, could you imagine? Running Bun Frogs in chat. Could you imagine if you got Storm Drain Gastrodon in this game? Holy shit. Oh.
Never regretting a single month of sub, keep up the work, loving it.
Alright. Wardeer gotta clutch up, man. I'm probably doing encounter after tag battle / never. Because, like, I'm pretty sure I'm going for summit. I don't think I'm going to roll for, like, an exploding ghost on exterior. I think you just try to, like, high roll on, like, Weavile or Absol. Thank you, Moxie. There's things that can help on tag. I think people have said Pumpkaboo is really good on tag, or like decent, and I think Driftbloom can be good. But like Driftbloom just explodes before you can catch it. So top 10 in the series. This song, yeah, it's pretty fucking good. All right, Permanent Tailwind coming right up, boys. Okay, Basque Legion don't get crit a bunch, don't get dropped. Ludicolo don't get crit a bunch, don't get dropped. Wardeer clutch up, I guess, or die, I don't really care. Magnezone's basically just there to bait Scuntag and as some sort of really, really desperate backup for Octillery, I guess, or for Scuntag. I feel like watching back VODs and stuff, we could probably turn up the game sound a little bit, huh? Something like this. Alright, clutch up, Wardeer. Okay, Permanent Tailwind. Lead Gengar with Explosion. Wardeer actually lives Explosion here after Intimidate if it's turn 1 Explosion. The main bad thing about this Gengar is actually the Focus Band, though. There's like some knockoff stuff we can do. I couldn't really find a way to make it work, so sometimes Wardeer just dies here. Sometimes we have to sack it, but most of the time Wardeer actually is fine here. If it's just a normal attack and we just take the damage and we Citrus Berry up and we kill after Focus Band, we're good. If Focus Band procs, I'm pretty sure we're in a position, unless we get crit, where we can guarantee the explosion. The way I think Wardeer gets sacked here is if we get crit and then Focus Band procs. But let's just see what happens. Okay, never did a crit here. Okay, that's good. No poison. Citrus Berry procs. Very good position.
Octillery, please.
Kill it. You're my goat. Or my deer, I guess. Okay, so this should be artillery, outspeed, and kill with water spout. This is water gem artillery with sniper. So I believe that this is guaranteed water spout. With water gem, we're going to catch that with Ludicolo. Water gem gone, that's huge. Beautiful. No sniper crits. We can weave in one fake out here just to ever so slightly reduce the damage of water spout, but it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna do it. Let's see. And then this should be guaranteed sludge wave after. Let's fake out once. Okay, this is always sludge wave. Let's hope we don't get poisoned or sniper crit on this switch to Basculegion, which will guarantee us an energy ball. Okay, no crits, no poison. Excellent. Okay, very good, very good. So this is guaranteed energy ball now, because no water gem. So we can actually safely go here. Okay, Electrode is faster than this in Tailwind, in opposing Tailwind. So we're going to Volt Switch once. He has to exactly Sludge Wave here. And then we can just repeat this pivot line. Volt Switch always 2-hit KOs. We can kill with crit here, which is completely fine. We're planning to kill this with Volt Switch anyway. That's perfectly fine. Okay, now we're gonna go Magnezone to bait Relicanth first, because we want Skuntank last, because Skuntank has Explosion. So we go Magnezone to get Relicanth. This is Bright Powder Relicanth with Rockhead, Head Smash in Tailwind. This is guaranteed Earthquake. We go to Torterra, and Torterra has Zoom Lens, which means that if we're slower, we get a 1.2 boost to our accuracy, which is perfect. That's also fine. Because that exactly negates, well, not exactly, but it always negates Bright Powder. So let's Giga Drain it up. This always kills. I think this fully heals us. Now we need to dodge some Fiction on the Skuntank, because our Earthquake doesn't always kill. He usually goes for Sludge Bomb here. He can't Nasty Plot because we see slow kill. Earthquake is a... Let me run the numbers. 81% chance to kill. He can sometimes pick Dark Pulse over Sludge Bomb because there's overlapping rolls. So there's a chance we get flinched here, and that can be potentially really bad. That's not great. Perfect. Couldn't have gone better. Okay. Very nice. Is there anything back here? No, right? Just encounters. Once you're in the foggy area, you're on summit. You could do encounter now. You're right. But I'd have to do it now because this guy will reset if I leave the area. I'd have to get it right now. or after the pyre tag? Let's think about it. This next fight is so brutal. Yeah, the issue is I think my team's really bad for this. It's 40% to be an ice type. It's not great. What are the move sets? These are what level? Like 57 or something? Ice Beam, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split. There's grass on the non-blocked side. That's not true. $58. So this has Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Hex, Will-O-Wisp. The Frostlass. This is rough. If it's Weavile, it's like triple axle ice shard. I can't do it. It's way too risky.
Do we got Archie this time? Or is it another wipe?
It's not like these Pokemon are like good on Pyre Tag, right? I don't think I do this. I think I wait. To reiterate, I can't go back and get a different team because as soon as I leave this area, this grunt goes back here and I can't access this encounter area again. So we would have to do it after Pyre Tag. I think that's the play. If you know you have Weavile in your box, it lets you more safely invest resources to beat the tag. I mean, I'm always like dumping everything, I think. I don't know. Although, like, to be fair, you can't really dump everything, right? Because you have fucking Magma Hideout coming up. Dude, this split is so brutal. Like, you need candies and scales for Tabitha and Maxi. The reason we aren't doing Repel Minute for Dracloak? The Dracloak in our box would be the reason for that. Like, we can look at it one more time here. This doesn't really have anything to do with this decision. I'm never going for Summit with this team. But, like, you can explode Gourgeist on Pyre, right? Is it like RNG which size you get and then you can get fucked anyway? Oh yeah, they're right here. Okay. And then Driftbloom health, but it'll just boom. Dump it all for tag anyway. Archie tag's the hardest point in the game. I think that's a contentious point. I've heard very good players say that they think Magma Hideout is harder. But, like, we can obviously also get Hydreigon here, which is also really insane on exterior. We can do the Repel Manip, which eliminates all the Prevos, so no Phantom, no Drifloon, no Dino. No Pumpkaboo. We have the Honchkrow still left over, which is useless. Their opinions are skewed. Yeah. I mean, like, it's all about the risk assessment, right? Like, it's about, like, assessing what the candy or the heart scale that you invest into Pyre Tag actually gets you. Like, last time we talked about how, like, okay, do we need to, like, hit a range with Lucario and Hydreigon ever? Do we need to invest in extra candy for that? How much does that raise our win percent? It becomes something more about that. Like, you have a pretty decent idea of what that investment gets you, and you probably go from there, but I don't think me knowing that I have, like, something in my box is going to change my opinion on that. I think going for the, like, encounter exterior, because the only good roll is, like, getting Swilloose, right? Like, I would 100% do the Repel Manip just to get rid of the useless Phantom encounter. But that means I also have less chance of getting Drift Blim, which is something that could maybe help. But yeah, which means it means I never get Pumpkaboo, which is something that could help. So it's basically like I get Swilloose, I get an Exploding Drift Blim, I get Honchkrow, which is just bad. Exploding Drift Blim is obviously horrible. And the chances would all be the same. Like, ignoring the, like, super fictional, you can sometimes get, like, a level 59 or 60 or whatever, or a level 58 pre-evo. It's basically a 1 in 3 for this, which is probably going to boom. There's a very, very, very slim chance that you actually add this to your team. So it's basically a 2 out of 3 to just miss, and a 1 out of 3 to get a really good one. Versus if I, like, save this and go later, I have, like, Frost is not great, but at least it's a ghost. Absol has, like, pretty good niches. Weavile is one of the best mons in the game. I guess Sableye, Spiritomb are all just kind of ass, from what I've heard. I think Zoric's supposed to be okay. Chandelure and Memento, which would really ruin your day. Gengar's probably pretty good, I imagine. I don't know. I mean, Honchkrow is not awful. It would add to our team in this, and it would add to our box in the sense that, like, we need a new flying type, we need more dark types, but at this point, I don't know. It does not have Memento. Does it not? It's Mystical Fire, Memento, and Prison Hex, right? Five F, 6F. You're looking at previous Evo moves? Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, it's just Heat Wave, Overheat, Pain Split, Shadow Ball. Okay, never mind. That's pretty good. Like, at the very least, all these ghost types probably do something on, like, Magma Hideout, right? I think Summit's probably pretty good, right? Like, I feel like none of these are complete misses. Spiritomb's hot ass. Sounds like you went for the summon encounter too, brother. Maybe I should do it. 5F, 6F is like Pangoro, Obstagoon, Weavile. I think this is bait. Guts Obstagoon is obviously, like, great. This can be like an E4 mon. Not sure. I mean, I think you're just prepped for, like, the Shadow Tag Chandy, right? But yeah. I feel like Pangoro is probably not even that good.
Stand proud, you are strong.
And then if you get Kangaskhan or Alakazam here, it's just a complete whiff. But you do also have 20% Weavile here, with a slightly higher chance of dupe, right? Yeah, it's 5% here. I got a Shuppet here. What the fuck did you go for? 1F? Why? I think it's Summit. It was a different time. Okay. I think you go for Summit. I'm pretty sure. And you don't go for it now. Okay. Well, let's go cook this really fucking annoying fight. This took really long last time. You've seen Stefan's newest masterpiece? I have not. Do I have fly? Nope. I'm just left till tag. 2 fights. But we're not doing tag today. I already checked the left for an item. Okay. Sableye and Spiritomb do seem fairly shit. But, I don't know. I think it's probably Summit. Is Mega Sableye that bad? I don't think you get Mega Sableye, bro. Me. Okay. Oh, this fucking Inteleon. I think we have to find another spam brick break strat, boys. I'm gonna keep it real. We don't have Blastoise this time, though. I have, like, nothing that likes spamming defog at this. Like... Let's see. Slowbro wins brick break. That's a lot of damage that you take there. Mark. And there is always Sniper. Damn. This Cloyster is complete fucking demon mode. I have no idea what I'm gonna do against it. Fake out Vacuum Wave from me and Chow doesn't even kill it, and you'd have to find exactly Rock Blast. Well, you can find Liquidation, I guess. I think Electrode's slower. No, it's slightly faster. Oh, that's so huge, actually. Okay, so if you can come in on Liquidation, it's actually super doable. Another timid Electrode to save the day. Does Cloyster always go for Shell Smash turn 1? No. It can't Shell Smash if it sees a kill, and it can't Shell Smash if you see a kill after Shell Smash. Okay. I think we need Torterra for Drapion again. The Luxray is honestly a huge problem too, but we have to do something about this Inteleon first. I'm not sure what. Like, you have to spam Brick Break with something until it dies, but it actually does like quite a bit of damage too, and Sniper Crits are insanely fucking expensive. Like, the bulkiest thing I have for this is Slowbro, and it gets 3-shot by Air Slash. And Brick Break is probably going to do like 7, right? Yeah, you need 5 brick breaks to get through this. Does Gramble do anything? I don't think so. Can you delete Combuskin from your box? Nope, he's there for moral support. Let him be. Wooden Torterra, Wall Sniper. Yeah, let's check how much Air Slash does to Torterra. Hold on. Oh, 2 shots. Cool. The main problem is it's going to set up screens, right? That's what you want to prevent.
This run is beating tag.
Like, kind of the only thing you can do versus... I don't even know what else you would possibly do because you're never finding like an outspeed 1 KO on this. I feel like the only thing you can possibly do against this is put something in front of it and spam brick break a bunch of times and hope that it doesn't attack too many times. Like, I genuinely don't know what else you would possibly do here. Yeah, Ampharos. Like, what do I possibly have that can even safely spam Brick Break at this? I have Seismitoad, which takes 1,000,000, and I have Slowbro, which takes 1,000,000. How much does Future Sight do? Future Sight can help, actually. Air Slash Flinch is also obviously really spooky. I think you go Slowbro and you click Future Sight once, and then you spam Brick Break and just hope. What else can you do? Then you get Luxray. When you ditch Seismic Toss on it, you can get it back. Nothing outspeeds Inteleon, guys. It's like 400 speed. Nothing really 1v1s this Luxray. Rhyperior dies to crit. That's insane, man. That's so insane. Holy shit, dude. This thing is wild. Isn't going for Weavile encounter good? Well, it's too late, but also I'm not really sure what it does exactly. You can get this to superpower when you're just dead to crit, right, from Facade. Some Pokemon get Gastro Acid or Worry Seed, but none of them... The only one I have is Breloom, which obviously can't do shit here. Why is Tailwind selected? Because this area has permanent Tailwind for the enemy. Rhyperior dies to crit. If you can guarantee the Sing Zap, which isn't even guaranteed because the Slowbro HP is a little bit wonky. One second. It is always Luxray though, right? Yeah. Like sometimes this is Crunch. Is he sub to Alpha Rad yet? I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just trying to give you a general idea of what type of community you are moving in now that you've joined this stream. Nobody gives a shit. %, chance to win a KO with crit. Rhyperior into Basculegion, and then what's the play from there? Oh, wait, actually, you can stall this guy out, right? Wait, you're right. If you... Well... Yeah, you can literally stall him. Barely. Because this Crunch never sees kill. Because Basculegion's plus defense. That's crazy. You have to count superpower, PP. You can't stall for that long. But once he's out of superpowers, you just stay in with Rhyperior. The only issue then is... Oh, can you get guaranteed liquidation off of this? That would actually be so sick. Will it still always click Zing Zap? Yeah. It always sees kill with Zing Zap. And he can only superpower on Rhyperior. Should be fine. Yeah, unfortunately this isn't... We can't guarantee liquidation. So we need some sort of backup. It's always Torterra versus Drapion, I'm pretty sure. We need some sort of backup pivot chain that guarantees that we can get Electrode in on liquidation. That's really hard, unfortunately. I mean, I have 2 slots left. One of them has to be Electrode. And, like, what if... I mean, we're always taking 1 Crunch, right? I think he can Facade here if highest damage move is out of PP. So we could technically... Okay, we see kill with Head Smash, so we can't Shell Smash on Rhyperior ever, at least. But, like, if Rhyperior is baiting overlap here between Icicle Spear and Liquidation, what the fuck do we do? We can't go this on Rock Blast, right? We can totally go Electrode on Rock Blast, actually. Because he has to crit, like, basically, with like, Citrus Berry, too. There's basically no way he kills us with a Rock Blast. So can we maybe go through Araquanid? He can Shell Smash, right? On Araquanid. Well, no. We'll just make sure that we're always dead to Liquidation into Rock Blast. And then you go Electrode on Rock Blast. And then you kill, and then it's just Drapion, who should see kill, so he can never Swords Dance, and then you go Torterra and you win? Is this it? I mean, the Slowbro lead is wonky, but you're never going to get safer than this, I'm pretty sure, on Inteleon. If we get Air Slash flinched a couple times, I think we just lose. If we never get attacked, we're 100% on a Slowbro. It's still always... Because he calcs healthy for switch in, right? But I'm pretty sure this is still always Luxray for just outspeed, out damage. It's not like anything sees kill on Luxray, on Slowbro. And this is like sometimes crunch, but it's okay. We go hard Rhyperior and then we do the pivots. Yeah, Electrode outspeeds Cloyster and kills it. And then Drapion always sees kill on Electrode, so he can't Swords Dance. You lead with Future Sight. Turn 1. Yeah, he's very incentivized to click screens. What item am I going on, Torterra? I need 2 Earthquakes to kill. I'd have to go Life Orb if I want a one-shot. Leftovers is really funny. I think Lum is good. Yeah, because I think the way you die is cross poison into, and he poisons you into Swords Dance into cross poison, right? Lorb doesn't even always kill. I think you have to go exactly Lum. Or just Citrus, I guess. I think, no, that doesn't work. Future Sight makes it so he is... This is like a complicated thing. Future Sight makes it so turn 2 he's more likely to attack rather than set a screen. Because ideally he needs to always be able to set both screens to maximize the chance of him doing so. But it cuts down on so many brick breaks that I think it's worth it. It basically means we have to brick break only 3 times instead of 5 times. 2 poison ticks is the exact amount of damage that Citrus does, right? But the worry is you might not even get into Citrus range, I think. You need a brick break if you're PP stalling. Well, you need to, like, kill him. And the way you kill him is to get him to not attack by constantly breaking screens to get him to set screens again. That's why the brick break strat's so good. And it also, like, Slowbro is perfect for baiting Lux, right? I don't really see a better opening here. I'm just not sure if you Future Sight or not. It means you can sometimes kill with 2 brick breaks after, depending on your rolls. I think you Future Sight once. I have more than enough brick breaks. Well, yeah, he'll have Psychic and brick breaks. So. I think you go Citrus. Although black belt means that future sight into 2 brick breaks always kills, but it seems pretty likely anyway. If you get like medium rolls, 120. I'm pretty sure you go citrus, bro. Yeah, you need to not be in air slash range after 2 air slashes. Like, you need to not be in kill range ever. You have to go citrus. This is really scary. Like, if Slowbro is in air slash kill range, I think I just lose. Right? We calculated the chance for him to screen. Does anyone remember what it was? On turn 1 at least, before I click future sight once. 11%. And I think after I click future sight, it's a little bit higher, right? It's not like 20%, but... I was the one to calculate it? Yeah, okay. He could crunch if I'm low enough, but it's fine because he won't be burned on turn 1, so it's like probably okay. Because crunch will do like 17 to 20. Like, you're still always baiting superpower even if he drops you. It's not even about screens not being up when Inteleon dies. It's about screens not being up while you're fighting it. Right? So that he doesn't attack you. You need to reset the position over and over again to that position where he's like 89% to click a screen. I think future sight is the correct move. It means there's one turn where he's a higher chance to attack you, but it means you save on like three turns basically. Pretty sure it's worth it. Okay, I have to go. Okay, one thing we can think about is there a better Rock Blast confirm than Araquanid? Because Araquanid doesn't do shit in this fight. The situation is sometimes it's liquidation. If it's just straight up liquidation from Cloister, we can always go hard Electrode. But sometimes it's liquidation or Icicle Spear. I mean, it's basically only the water type. So like Wall Rain, for example. Wall Rain would work, right? Because he can't smash on Wall Rain because he sees that you have kill with Freeze Dry after the Spadef drop. He's not White Herb. Same for he can never smash on Rhyperior because you see kill with Head Smash. I like Wall Rain. Because Wall Rain in theory is kind of backup for Inteleon as well. I like it. Yeah, you can go this. And he has to Rock Blast on Wall Rain. He cannot Shell Smash. I have Slow Kill with Freeze Dry at -1. So then I can go Electrode and just fucking kill him. I'm going to stop streaming to play Hades 2. I think I'm probably not going to play early access. I think I'll wait for full release. But I don't know, I've been arguably more addicted to Balatro than I was to Hades when I started playing Hades, and I've been streaming pretty good. Yeah, he calcs at -1 for Shell Smash AI. Unless he has like a White Herb. It's pretty smart. We have to decide between Tailwind TM and a candy before, but that's after the double battle, right? So let's think about that later. Let me go grab Brick for Slowbro real quick. I mean, you probably pick up Tailwind TM, right? Okay, get rid of Seismic Toss. And then we need Rhyperior. You can Volt Switch into Tort. Oh, Volt Switch kills, you're right. Good spot, thank you. Last time you could have boomed Quillfish if you'd taken candy. Is that true? Was I one candy off from Quillfish boom? Was that line even good? I mean, basically, to make the decision, we'd have to do the entire Pyre calc. And then see which one we really need. I think items are really straightforward. I think this is just Citrus Berry everyone, right? Lumberry on Torterra for the poison stuff. Wait. Oh yeah, because I'm Volt switching. It's actually like super free. And then Citrus everyone. Any advice playing through Renegade Platinum? Squirk recently did like a sleep lock of that game. You can go watch that for general strats and stuff.
Any primers?
Should be on his like Twitch VODs. Okay, we need to teach any other moves. What is a sleep lock? So when you have sleep apnea and you wake up in the middle of the fucking night with a sleep paralysis demon standing over you, and then you realize you have sleep apnea and you can't fucking breathe and you feel like you're drowning and you're locked in place. It's really fun. You should try it sometime. Anyone in chat have a CPAP machine I can borrow, perhaps? That was hot. Stop. Okay. Tab in. First part's scary. I think the rest is pretty straightforward. This Inteleon is not amazing. But yeah, we'll see. As long as I have Citrus Berry and Brick Break, it's honestly all I can do. Okay, so this has Light Clay and double screens. We'll use that to our advantage by just spamming Brick Break. The thing is...
One more month and it's 3 years Pokemon Poppers.
Thank you. If AI doesn't see any kills, he really, really likes going for screens, especially if he has Light Clay, especially if you have both physical and special moves. It's super likely to go for it. Brick Break doesn't really do a lot of damage here, so we're going to lead with one future sight. This means on turn 2, he's going to be less likely to set another screen, because basically if he can Light Screen and Reflect, if both are available, the chance is even higher for him to click one of them. But this is going to be made up for by the fact that we just do a fuck ton of damage coming in, and means we have to Brick Break less. If we get like Air Slash Flinch twice, it's going to be really, 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 really scary. If this Slowbro ever gets into Air Slash range, we're steering pretty hard. There's Reflect. I guess for the uninformed, Brick Break breaks the screens, so to reset his AI, right? Because once the screens are up, he can start attacking, but if we keep breaking the screens, we keep resetting his AI to want to set the screens back up. Let's see, Light Screen here. Perfect. Okay. That was the most dangerous turn. Perfect. Future Sight hits. This can kill. Almost. Alright, we have him. We're full HP. I think this doesn't change anything about the line. We check this. This should always be Luxray and should always be Zing Zap. Perfect. This is Guts, Flame Orb, Luxray in Tailwind. It's insanely terrifying. So we're going to go to Rhyperior on this guaranteed Zing Zap. We're going to do some PP counting here. This can only ever superpower because it's highest damage. We're dead to crit, by the way, just to give you an idea of how insane this Luxray is. I'm Solid Rock, Rhyperior, and I'm dead to crit currently. It's only a couple of rolls, but there's a safe way to do this. This can only superpower, so we can go to Bascule Legion. That's one superpower used. I'm never dead to Crunch with Bascule Legion. So he has to Zing Zap. So we can go back here. Perfect. Two superpowers. It's 5 total. It's not slot 1. Okay, let's stall this guy. Let's switch him to death with pivots. 3 superpowers. Two more. Number 4. Should be one more left. Should be the final one. Okay. He should be out. He can't do anything to Rhyperior anymore. We can just go for the kill. We'll take a crunch in the process, which hopefully puts us exactly into liquidation range from Cloister. This is like crit or drop. It's a little bit scary. 204 HP. We're not always dead to liquidation, but we are only dead to liquidation, I believe. He can't shell smash because we have kill with head smash. He has to exactly liquidation here, I'm pretty sure. Is there a reason he should be able to icicle spear here? I'm calculating on 5 hit. There's no increased AI or anything. We should be safe to go to Electrode. And Electrode takes 35 max from liquidation. Nice. That's fine, but it doesn't really matter. We are faster than this in Tailwind because we have a Timid Electrode and a Volt Switch always kills. Because we're 31 special attack. And now it's just Drapion versus Torterra. Sniper, Scope Lens, Torterra, but we're battle armor. We need 2 Earthquakes to kill, but it's fine. Ape Runners, where you at? Easy. Okay, those were pretty doable, right? I don't know if my box is just kind of good or if I've just gotten better. These seemed a lot harder last time I was here. That's the thing. Every time Drew... why did I say Drew? Every time Archie wipes me here, I just get stronger. I just come back better. He's living rent-free in my head. Every time I die here, I come back stronger and I come back better. And eventually I'll have the box to do it. Eventually I'll have the muck. What can he do? I'll just come back a couple of weeks later and I'll be even better at the game. I'm unstoppable. I don't care how often he wipes me.
Drew, where you at?
All right. One more fight. This one was pretty free last time, but I did have Dragonite last time. Okay. You always leave up the Toxicroak side. This one's just free. All right. Well, Let's see, huh? Can you unironically lead Walrein here? And bait kills into the other side? Because you kill this and then you kill this with damage boost. Okay, let's kill this guy. Let's kill him with damage boost. I'm sorry, this is the last time I'm doing that. I'm done. Okay, we have to think a little bit about, before we go up, let's think a little bit about if we pick up TM, Tailwind, or the candy. Who in my box ever has the chance to Tailwind on Pyre Tag? Because everything just dies always. Everyone who could possibly do that just dies. Like what is the setup of Mons where like Sigilif gets to get an attack off, or Xatu? Sigilif also already has Tailwind, so I wouldn't need the TM. Worst case, if I want to do it with Xatu, I can scale it. Fake out into Urshifu. Just risk the whole run on the 50-50. Yeah, I think we're actually always picking up the candy, right? I think Dragapult learns it, but he's never going to be out. Like, I think Blaziken actually gets Tailwind, but yeah, I think most likely this fight is going to be Grand Bull Camerupt Heracross. Most likely, I think Heracross is actually pretty insane for late game, for end game in this fight. It's kind of crazy good. But yeah, let's worry about that in a bit. Okay, so Walrein lead. Never Melt Ice kills this guy. He can never attack into it, right? If we show kills on the other side. We have to think about Fake Out from Toxicroak, but as long as we show Fast Kill, it's not going to matter. So we could lead, for example, Caracosta, which always gets Aura Sphere. Okay, wait, so Vicious Rend Bug, question mark. I have a priority move on Caracosta, so he thinks Caracosta is slower, right? So he thinks Caracosta is faster, so he doesn't see Vicious Rend as boosted. Do I have that right? Pre-damage for unboosted. I also have to pre-damage for liquidation. I mean, it's fine, right? We just have to switch into liquidation Aura Sphere turn 2. So we would have to, the way we would do this is we take off Tailwind here and then give this +6. So we have to pre-damage to 41%. If I want to do like the Grand Bull Camerupt stuff, if I'm locked in on that, I could just do Pyre today. I could just do Archie today, but I think I want to give myself like one more overnight cook for it, just if I can find something good. We can look at the options with chat a little bit after this fight, and then maybe I'll cook something overnight, but yeah. Promise you won't do it today. I did kind of ruin my Credibility, huh? Okay, 81 HP on Caracosta. Does this mean we can sometimes bait different moves from this fucking guy? No, that's actually one off of Sludge Bomb. This is the final fight before Archie. Okay. And then this also always baits Liquidation. This never sees kill. This never sees kill. Make sure to put Tailwind back up. And this never sees kill. Okay, so Walrein Caracosta lead means we turn 2 have to switch into
Let me get that resub.
Liquidation Aura Sphere. That's a little bit awkward, but Basculegion does the job kind of perfectly, actually. And then Basculin dies. We've taken 1 Liquidation here. And then it's just Toxicroak up, which does no damage whatsoever into Basculegion. And we can basically do whatever we want while setting up a kill on Raichu. So we just gotta navigate our back row correctly. What happens turn 3? It's either Aura Sphere into Walrein or Sludge Bomb into Basculegion. Walrein can die to crit, so we have to switch him out. I think we go like... We could go Hera. We could go like Gallade. We could go like Salazzle. Camerupt walls the Raichu, right? Not really. Who walls the Raichu? Excadrill? Yeah. It's just a little bit awkward because you can't really pre-position very nicely for when the Raichu dies. Because you can never guarantee that you kill the Toxicroak. If this levels up turn 1, it's fine, right? This can also come back into the Basculegion slot at some point if I really want to. Mega Hera is not like amazing here, but it's pretty good. Let's just pop it in. And then X-Guy in the back. And Camerupt? Maybe Nidoqueen? Nidoqueen seems amazing, actually. Yeah, Nidoqueen is sick here. Okay, done. I'm not missing anything, right? Where the fuck is Walrein? Oh, he's on the team. Nidoqueen does have a very unique typing. That's why she's not in box 2. Slots don't matter at all, right? Yeah. Dude, Basculegion has been fucking insane, bro. Do I want Torterra over Excadrill maybe because it can switch into Toxicroak? Can also kind of only Earthquake. But yeah, kind of. Because, I mean, X-Ga's never coming in if Toxicroak is out, right? And it does essentially the same thing on Raichu. we wipe at Pyro Tiger's the run MVP, I mean, it's got to be Heracross. It's like not particularly close. Mienshao is up there for the Flannery split, but it's undoubtedly Heracross. Just there's so many fights. Where he was insane. Bastion Legion usage has been really crazy. He must have been on like 70% of teams since I caught him. We should have that data, right? Drazurg? Percent brought since caught. I can calc it. I mean, if you're offering. We go Heracronite, and we go Citrus. Can Caracross the Dead to unboosted Fish's Rend? That's really important. I'm recalculating that one more time. Because he will see unboosted because I have Protect on turn 1, right? So 81 is the minimum roll. And then here it's 114, and here it's obviously always kill. This Toxic Rook should never be able to like fake out Wall Rain or whatever, right? Yeah. Why you +6 speed? So I'm just trying to get how much damage Fish's Rend he sees Fish's Rend doing if he doesn't see it being boosted. The reason I'm doing that is because on turn 1, AI has no fucking idea how fast it is compared to Maimon. But he sees that I have a priority move, so he thinks that I'm faster. It's just how the code works, apparently. So he's going to see Fish's Rend as being unboosted. Can it Sludge Wave? No Pokemon has Sludge Wave here. So the reason I put myself at +6 is to simulate me being faster than him to get the numbers for how much damage he's seeing. Does that make sense? How close are you to leveling up, by the way? That's fun. Maxwell Sludge Bomb from Croak is 80, and I'm at 81. I'm equipping a Lumberry here. Thanks, KTZ. That RP experience is really shining through with your chat comments, man. I appreciate that. One, two, three, four, five. Just used a Lumberry for that because I'm fucking rich, baby. Triple checking everything. Tab in. I really thought that these fights would all take way longer to cook. The fact that I'm here on the third one after 2 hours is kind of crazy. Okay, I want the candy, not the Tailwind TM. Where do I step? Left. Candy on the right. Okay, we should be good here. Alright, one more perma-tailwind fight before the Archie fight. This one's pretty straightforward. There's one little quirk here, and it's that on turn 1, Dracovish is not going to see a boosted Strongjaw. Just, it's AI, it's weird. On Caracosta, so we have to pre-damage a little bit lower to make sure he sees a kill on Caracosta. Nothing sees a kill on Walrein, so it's free to do whatever the fuck it wants. We're going to protect. We're going to freeze dry this Dracovish. Perfect. Wonderful. The Toxicroak is a focus band, which is annoying, but the left side has no hacks items. That was Lumberry Dracovish, and this is Choice Band Basculegion with only, Basculin with only Liquidation, which hurts a lot with adaptability. We're gonna go to Basculin's mom here, or dad, I guess, to tank Aurasphere plus Liquidation, and then Freeze Dry is going to kill this Basculin. A lot of damage. That is like a max defense Basculegion, by the way. Alright. And now we're chilling. Walrein has to switch because it's dead to Aurasphere crit, but Basculegion can kind of stay in indefinitely here. Sludge Bomb does like 24. I think we're going to Liquidate. This isn't Dry Skin, right? It's Poison Touch. And then switch this for... I'm gonna say Heracross here. It doesn't really matter. How much is Sludge Bomb crit plus poison on Heracross right now? As long as poison doesn't do 60 damage, we should at least live for a turn. Do we stay in and then switch to double ground type when Raichu comes out? I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Pin Missile to get like chances to play around. Does multi-hit avoid Focus Band? Does he have to like have a proc on every single one? I don't actually think it works that way, right? I think if he gets proc on one, I think it blocks everything from the rest of the move. I'm not 100% sure. It has to proc for all of them. Okay. One second. Okay, I think we should be good here. Chat is chatting. Yeah, KDZ, that's how I thought it worked. If he endures the first hit, he's safe. Let's see if he gets it. Okay, we won't see the demonstration, I guess. Okay, now we just switch our ground types, and we should be safe. Nidoqueen full walls this guy. I'm not gonna say it. I almost said it. Does Hera just stay in here? It can't, right? I'm actually safe to stay. I think he fakes out anyway. I just want the kill on Heracross. Thunderbolt crit should be 136 into Hera, so... Okay. Got the kill for Heracross. Completely undeserved. He did not need to come to this fight at all. I had the full, like, side walled, but we're just up in his frag counter. Alright, that's it! We're back! We're back up on Mount Pyre. Don't forget to get the candy. I just almost walked way too far. Are we sure there's a candy here? Yes. We can think about the encounter one more time, actually. It's kind of... It's definitely more reasonable than last time. Like, if I encounter Weavile here, it's still pretty rough. Frostlass is also not great. I'm not gonna do it. There's no reason to, I think. Whatever I get doesn't help me on tag anyway. It just gives me more information, but who cares? The reason to delay is if I want to catch it now, I have to catch it with this team. Because if I go back, the Aqua Run steps back. And then I lose access to this grass. Right? And I don't think this team is very good at catching what is potentially a Weavile or a Frostlass or a Shadow Tag Chandelure or something. I grabbed the candy, Gene.
Here's to not wiping.
Okay. Yeah, let's leave. Well, you go back for it after you defeat Archie, because then these grunts disappear, and then you have full access to the area, and you can choose your team. But if I leave this area and come back now, she will step in here, where she was, and the area is walled off. Okay. Okay, let's just... I'm saying this, and this time I really do mean it. I am not fighting Archie today. It's not going to happen. If you want to just see fights, you're free to leave. Spread out. Go somewhere else. I promise. This time for sure. I just want to look at it. I'm going to do some cooking off stream for it. I have a general idea of what I want to do, but I just want to look at it. And I need music. Let's do Tunic OST again. It likes to crash on Pyre Summit. That's good info. We'll save next time. Okay. All right. How do I import? Okay, so we need Delcatty. We need Rhyperior. Fuck, that just overwrote my own Rhyperior, didn't it? How do I make it not do that? You can't? Well, I'm not bringing my own, so I guess this is just Chel's now. Yeah, can you do it with, like, nickname? Or something? I mean, it is nicknamed in the data.
Saw recent vid, loved the writing and overall story.
Thank you. One second. Custom set right above the import text. What? That was very clear instructions. I'm just too stupid. I apologize. One second. Let me get this guy back in here. So I go into shell, I go to export, and then, if I name this shell, there we go. Thank you. Okay, and then this is, and then we need Venusaur and Venusaur Mega. This is Overgrow, right? It starts out as Overgrow. And then becomes Thick Fat. Okay. Let's just see. So, ignoring the fact that Delcatty can survive sometimes, if I lead Grand Bull, just like straight up. So we intimidate Shifu, which means he doesn't see any kills in a Grand Bull. Does this change anything about this Delcatty range is my first question. This makes surging strikes into Delcatty less likely, right? No, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Wait. Because it always crits. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Okay. Cool. Okay. It literally doesn't do anything. Cool. Okay. Well, it might eventually. We have to keep this guy -1. So let's say we lead Grand Ball. We're not baiting any kills. Who do we kill? Probably Shifu, right? It seems like, from my previous experience with this fight, it seems like leaving Hydreigon up is kind of better. Does Granbull outspeed Shell's Rhyperior? 82, 84. Yes, Granbull is faster than Rhyperior. Vascular Legion has come to 63% of fights since you brought it. Okay. So this is always Dragalge, and Dragalge always sees kill on Granbull. And then Shell's Rhyperior always sees kill on Dragalge. So I can... But I mean, like, okay, this is just kind of ass, right? Still have Tailwind up in the calc. Yeah, that's the whole point of this fight. I am in doubles, though. I guess. In case that was a concern. Is that a concern? Sorry, I'm supposed to be in doubles. That was correct. Yeah, okay. It's all the same. How is Delcatty going to die 100% of the time? It's simple. It won't. It just sometimes will live. The question is, the Granbull lead is just ass. Right? Because, I mean, we take down Urshifu and then we just die to Dragalge. And then Dragalge dies, and then, well, I guess then it's Hydreigon Rotom, probably. Because it's slot 2. Sorry, no, it's slot 1 dies. So my Granbull dies to Dragalge, and Dragalge dies to Rhyperior. Dragalge slot 2. Sorry, slot 1. AI is going to look at dead Granbull for the switch in, I think, or do I choose my switch in first? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you choose first, right? Yeah, that's why my previous strat worked. Yeah. Because previously Dragalge died, I would go Lucario, which then baited Sharpedo. Yeah. Okay. So if I then go Camel, I can get Rotom. Okay, so this doesn't do jack shit to Camerupt, to Hydreigon. And it's 95 to 112, so we'd have to like candy or some shit to kill Rotom here. You have a normal gem? Yeah, but I need Custap Berry if I want to get this off, right? The reason Delcatty has a chance to die is because the damage... Stop me if I'm explaining this wrong. The way I understand it, I'm not confident in this explanation, but the way I understand it is the damage that AI rolls to check which attack it's going to use and the damage that actually ends up rolling out are different. They're two different rolls. Yeah. Which means what can happen is, for example, what happened last time, Hydreigon saw a killing roll from Aurasphere on Delcatty, clicked it over the killing roll it saw from Dark Pulse, but then didn't actually roll that damage. Yeah, the fucked up part is it can happen from both Mons. No matter which one Delcatty fakes out. I think it's less likely to happen from Surging Strikes, right? Or is it... No, it's actually less likely from Aurasphere. The double roll intentional. I don't know about intentionality. It's just how it works. Okay, so this is never dying to Camerupt. We're doing like 79. What do we have to do to kill Rotom with Camerupt? I don't think I can navigate a 3-mon endgame with Heracross, right? I think I probably scale attack. How many candies do I have? 6. That's a lot. So 78 explosion, that's 2 candies. Kills Rodom. Yeah. One of the kind of fun parts about the double rolls is that sometimes AI can click a move that rolled a kill on you, but then not kill. Like the thing that saved Delcatty can sometimes save you in like a 1v1 battle, and it can actually be really good for you. How many scales did I have last time? Does anyone remember? I think I'm pretty even in resources, which is crazy because I invested 4 scales into Halucha. 5 scales? Definitely 4. I used a lot of scales on Flannery Split. No, I scaled Encore on Halucha. I don't know if I scaled an IV. Anyway, so 78 camera up kills this. It's never killing this. It can, however, if I scale attack on camera ups and go 4 candies, I can kill Hydreigon and Rodom. Do you regret the electrode scale? I think it came up a couple times. I don't remember what my speed IV was, but if it was even, it gave me HP ice for Winona. It wouldn't have outsped the Cloister earlier if I didn't scale speed on electrode. I think so far it's been... Wait, no, I'm sorry. I scaled special attack, not speed. I don't know. I probably used it a little bit prematurely, but there was definitely times where it mattered. So that's 4 candies, 1 scale. That leaves me with 2 candies, 2 scales for Magma Hideout. Okay, so how does Heracross do in this endgame? Because I feel like it does pretty fucking well. I think one question is, do we need to delete a move on Heracross to get Brick Break so as not to drop on Stack Attacka? But like, holy fuck, you take no damage. Well, that's not really true. But like, Yacht Speed Stack Attacka as Mega. You can, however, get Waterfall flinched, which is just a thing that'll happen sometimes in this game. I think this looks pretty coherent. This is expensive, but I think this is actually a pretty good win percent. Well, like, Rhyperior will still be up. Which means, well, Rhyperior takes the boom, right? Which means maybe it'll show kill to Sharpedo after. Yeah, I think so. And then, this is pretty fucking good. Delcatty surviving turn 1 is again horrible, but... The question is... Yeah, Brick Break for Hera. I think I only lose endgame. How much does Shell's Rhyperior take from my boom? The question is, am I willing to invest 4 candies and a scale? A scale that I'm never getting back because it's a Pokemon that's going to die. This going to do 35 to 41. This should always bring it into Sharpedo kill range. Because I don't think Heracross wins the endgame if I don't do this. If I only do like two candies on Camerupt and leave Hydreigon alive. I think that's too much for Heracross to deal with. Because Hera will bait in Sharpedo. Well, I don't know. I think that's the only thing we need to think about. This is a lot of damage. I can't afford to leave Hydreigon alive because it's not even going to be guaranteed to attack Rhyperior. Well, actually, there's a chance he just kills it, right? And then the position is really bad because then Sharpedo isn't guaranteed. Yeah, I can't do it. No, this is way too risky. I have to do the full investment into Camerupt. So -1 Custap, -1 Heartscale, -4 candies. Or non-boom. We can look at non-boom lines, I guess, right? What would that look like? Like Hydreigon, Rotom out. Rhyperior full HP. Okay, wait, the turn Granbull dies. Rhyperior takes a hit from Hydreigon, right? I think there's a chance the boom maybe takes out the Rhyperior. I think. No, because he should get put into Ayapapa. It should be fine. I could crit him, I guess. Fucking fiction. Dark Pulse Flinch. If he has no more Dragon Gem, yeah, it can happen, but it's pretty fictional. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of bullshit that can happen, but if that happens, we probably just lose. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can navigate the endgame with Rotom up, with Heracross or something. I think I definitely have to teach Brick Break. So the question is, what move am I losing on Heracross? X-Scissor, I think I probably click Rock Blast the least. It feels bad because I invested a scale for it, but it'll pay off when I teach Rock Blast TM to Lycanroc on Magma Hideout. Do I have an X-Scissor TM? I do. Well, who else is going to learn that? I think maybe that's actually it. Well, the only thing is... Well, no, I can just Pin Missile this guy, right? Well, X-Scissor does make sense. It's not like I'm never going to click it again. Because Guts Life Orb Heracross does do more damage than Mega Heracross, and it's faster. But I think you get rid of X-Scissor anyway, because you have the TM. Is there any imaginable non-boom line that can deal with the Hydreigon Rotom position? Yeah, that makes sense, Tara. Double Rhyperior. It'd be kind of cute, but you can't do it. You just died a Blizzard, right? Aurorus just dies to Aura Sphere. Well, sometimes. It's just not good, though. Whatever is in this position has to deal with the fact that Rotom's going to set up screens and stuff, too. You basically have to exactly brick break. You can't really go Hera second. It's really ass. I think the Grand Bull Camel line is... We can also think about different leads. But Gallade. He's a bulky boy. I'll give him that. I think we have a pretty safe line, I'm not going to lie. This line is actually... Well, we have a safe line, but it's very expensive. 4 candies is pretty crazy. With Magma Hideout coming up. 4 candies and a scale is even crazier, but... How much does Zen Headbutt do to Shifu from Gallade? Oh, we're talking about Gallade lead? I mean, he can see kill with Surging Strikes on Gallade. You do 58 to 70 to 68 on Shifu. Close Combat can kill Hydreigon. What do you bait? It kind of depends on... You shouldn't be taking a hit. But, like, this can obviously find the Surging Strikes kill on you. And in which case, like, he doesn't get faked out. He finds this. He probably doesn't kill you. Maybe you go Citrus or something. This is kind of ass. Camera Up gets all the candies and a scale. So it's even expensive in the sense that I never get value back from that after this fight because Camera Up is going to boom. This Gallade lead looks really ass, though, I will say. And I think Gallade second is also ass.
Plaza notice me, pChal.
Notices you, Uwu. It's punishment for the fishing mistake. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I would probably have to use this Camera Up second. Well, no, because then I could kill Hydreigon turn 1, right? And then I would just have to get the kill under Galge. I don't know why I'm calculating this right now because it's never going to come up. But yeah, then I would have to invest nothing into Camera Up. I could just boom it. I'd have to invest like one candy probably or something to kill Dragalge. Well, I think it's like 2 candies to kill Rodom. So 2 candies here and then it's the same position. So that would save 1. So I'm basically paying 2 candies and 1 scale for my fishing mistake. And a Grand Bull. But then also it gave me a better, I don't know why I think about this kind of thing. Like, this is, it's pretty... Okay, let's think a little bit about Delcatty living. How fucked are we if that happens? Oh, by the way, wait. What am I doing? I'm completely chatting. I apologize. Gramble doesn't even get remotely close to killing Urshifu. Well... Okay. Okay, so we need a different lead. Or we kill Hydreigon, I guess. Kill Hydreigon. Kill Hydreigon baits... Because she looks at Rhyperior, right? Or he looks at Rhyperior. I knew this from last time, but I forgot. Rhyperior baits Rodom. How much does the camera up do to Urshifu with Boom? Okay, way too little. Well, turn 2 is like Granbull versus Rodom. This is horrendous. Yeah, I can't kill. Okay. All right, sorry, never mind. We don't have a line at all. Fuck. Yeah, we have to kill Shifu.
Thanks for all of them good cooks. Just started run and bun for fun. How did you first learn the AI when cooking lines?
Just gotta read the document, man. It's all here. I'm very lucky because I started at a time when that document was out. Colbur berry deer. Well, we don't have a Colbur berry. But I was looking at deer. Because Shifu doesn't see any kills on it. And this sees like one killing Dark Pulse roll. Maybe you candy to like, you'd have to like candy twice or something. It's not it. If you go to 78, you can deny this. But I think the problem is, what do you even bait? This bait's Sharpedo, right? At full? You should be full. Oh yeah. Hold on. This is still Sharpedo, I think. It's not nearly as good as the Lucario line, but it's kind of sad that Weirder just doesn't get anything. Dude, could you imagine like Custapberry me first Dragon Pulse to kill Hydreigon or some shit like that? Who can kill Shifu? Breloom dies. Meganium kills Shifu. But it baits Rodom, which is bad. How come you don't use color code in the calculator? I just don't like it. It's just too much for me. This obviously just dies to Hydreigon. I guess you could like Psychic Gem Gallade or something. I don't know. think that doesn't even kill, right? Bro, why is this thing so ass? Me and Xiao is not good here, I don't think. Ludicolo just dies to Shifu. Zapdos is a good call, man. Good call. Oh, fuck me. Why did I think the scramble thing was gonna work, man? There's no, like, fairy gem, right? That I have. Why would that exist? It's a Gen 5 item. Wait, gems came back, though, at one point, right? Did they ever make a fairy gem? There is one in late game. Okay. Never mind. I stand corrected. Well, this has gotten from pretty hopeful to pretty decroded in a couple seconds. Shifu most likely gets either faked out or close combated. Yeah, well, I don't think the fake out damage is enough, right? It does 12. Lorb Grand Bull does 78. We're missing 10%. No, the psychics just die to Hydreigon. Scale attack. I can't do another scale. It also probably isn't going to do it. That doesn't even do it. 86. Wait, no, fake out is 14. 12. Nope, it doesn't do it. So I'd have to candy as well. This is awful. What does Heracross lead bait? Because you outdamage everything, I think, at full. Isn't this kind of... This is just Rotom, right? Well, you take a hit. Well, no. You don't. We could scale Bullet Seed. That does not kill. So we would have to kill Hydreigon. And then like spam Brick Break, ignore Urshifu. That seems kinda horrendous, no? Maybe. You have to candy if you want to always kill Rotom. And then Rhyperior hits Urshifu with like a Stone Edge and does 0. And this is like hitting me a lot. Well, no, because he always Surgings the Rhyperior. Hera lead looks okay. Mega Heracross kills Hydreigon with Pin Missile. I think you can lead Meganium, but it's just bad because it baits Rotom. I guess you could Candy. You'd have to Candy like twice. That's not going to happen. I think there's something with Heracross lead. The position is kind of not terrible. Because it's always Surging Strikes into Rhyperior. Level 82 Mega Heracross. It would go kind of crazy. Like, this guy can stay out for a while. I think there's something here, but... like, if probably eventually you find, like, a stable position to switch Heracross out in, then do something else, then you can maybe have Boom in the back, and then you still have Heracross for endgame or something. Because Hera should be safe on turn 2 if Shifu is up, because Shifu is always going to use Surging Strikes on Rhyperior, which then in turn lives because of Ayapapa Berry, right? And then you bait another kill from Urshifu while you kill, like, Rotom with Brick Break. Then it's probably Dragalge, and you can't really do much, but you're probably baiting kills into Rhyperior, so you're free to switch. Maybe you can Camel then and, like, Boom or something? I think there's something here. You probably can't go Camel because Shifu would kill Rhyperior and then Dragalge would fire an attack. Possibly like a random one. Dragalge doesn't even really see kill on Rhyperior after Surging Strikes into Ayapapa, right? It usually should, I think, actually. It's Depulse or Focus Blast, so you're switching into that. But you can't, so Focus Blast could miss, so you can't even pre-damage into Custap Berry range. Dragalge wouldn't be out that turn. So what I'm thinking is... oh yeah, you're right. What I'm thinking is kill Hydreigon, kill Rotom, don't get Blizzard frozen. Maybe you take a Blizzard, which is bad, but... like, kill Rotom. It probably sets screens, right? But not always. And then Rotom would die. And Rhyperior would be at like 50 after taking Surging Strikes. Sometimes it'll be dead because this clicked Blizzard. Screens could fuck you. Well, you would click Brick Break on Rotom. And then the position is like Fridge and Dragalge. This is... honestly, this is... even if things go wrong, probably okay. Because you have 2 in the back, and you can kind of predictably do shit because Shifu's locked into attacking Rhyperior, probably. Maybe not after you took a Blizzard, though. It depends. It's pretty okay. And then you could like sack something and then Camel Boom and then go back into Hero, which might be at 60%. And then you probably Boom when Venusaur is out. That's really trash. You have to kill like Dragalge Shifu. Because like Rhyperior is going to die. So now your means of killing Dragalge is gone. 82 Heracross bullet seed. Let's see. How high do I have to go? It doesn't even kill it. You'd have to like scale. Well, you'd have to like use all scales to get adamant or something. And then you have 0 scales for hideout.
First stream I've been able to catch in over a year, I think. Hopefully I can catch more.
Well, I guess with fake out or CC, it's fine. If it's surging strikes, I guess we just truck or whatever, or we just roll well, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen a fight where Shell has faked out Hydreigon. It can absolutely happen. I think there's... if you do this, if you kill Shifu, you're also baiting Rodom. So then it's Hydreigon Rodom. It's not amazing. It's kind of ass. Bro, you good? Jesus. First stream I've been able to catch in over a year, I think. Hopefully I can catch more. Thank you, Ghostly Bull. Okay. I don't know. Ugh. We could do like Candied Meganium lead and then the camel plan.
Are there any mons in particular that are really good on enemy teams, but dogshit when you catch them? Octillery maybe?
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's probably a really good example out there. Well, like, obviously you can construct any situation here where, like, oh, if they have permanent tailwind and sun and electric terrain, then fucking, you know, but I think the core of the question is more, like, what is a terrifying mon to face that's not really that relevant and, like, for your own abilities, given, like, the same circumstances, because obviously, yeah, enemy Pokemon get hidden abilities here too, but... Thank you for the raid, Joey. Anything with hustle? Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff with like really high RNG upside and RNG downside that you can never reliably use, but if you run into it, you're fucked. Yeah. Also screens. Anything with sniper. Re-PBing. I thought so, but then I reevaluated my line and realized I'm not. The Heracross lead seems okay. I think you can construct something out of this, but I don't think I'm... I think this line is going to be really complicated, and I don't think I have it in me to find it right now. I think worst case, we can probably do what I was intending to do with Grand Ball with a Candied Meganium line. I think it would cost 2 candies. And then I'm on 0. I don't know. I mean, does that even get Dragalge? Yeah, it does. I think there is no way for me to set up Tailwind in this fight. Never been bouldering outside, no. What's the upside of doing it outside? I think I'm running out of gas. I don't think Hera 82 sweeps. I don't think it does much at all. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of damage, I guess. Well, like climbing like real rocks? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I care that much.
What do a cheap hotel and tight jeans have in common? No ballroom.
It's like a 4, brother. Camera boom, turn 1 doesn't do anything. It like kills neither. Although I guess I didn't really look at what if I do the same scale investment or the same investment into like boom on turn 1. Yeah, that doesn't even remotely kill her Shifu. So I think what I enjoy about bouldering isn't really found in like climbing like rocks outside. I feel like I'd rather do like the levels designed by the route setters, you know? It's like playing like an open world game versus like a game with like set levels and shit. Does that make sense? I don't know if that analogy hits. With camera up booms, it's always holding a Custap berry, so no, we're not going to life orb. This is the Tunic OST, Moxie. Why did I think this fucking Grambo lead was going to work? Fuck me. I think the deer lead also only works with like plenty of investment, right? Well, no, the problem with deer lead is that we get Rodon before Dragalge, right? Well, yeah, because we obviously can't pre-damage. Because we need to also not be dead. Wait, no, we said it would bait Sharpedo. Wait, why did I give up on that line? It's because I have to invest? I'd have to use all my candies for it. Because I have to put 2 into Wordier. But then maybe I have to put less into Camel, potentially? I think the problem is... Okay, if I do this, I kill Shifu. I bait Sharpedo. And then I just... I think Sharpedo has to crunch me, right? Well, I can potentially not see the range, but We'll call it fiction. Sharpedo has to crunch me. And it's kind of similar to my Lucario line. The problem is Rhyperior kind of... Okay, yeah, and then Rhyperior attacks again, but he goes Mega, and this time he doesn't close combat, so he's actually going to live. So now Rhyperior is at, like, an indiscriminate amount of HP. Sorry, Sharpedo is. And Wardeer has just died. Sharpedo is out with pretty low HP. And the other side is Hydreigon, which has just hit Rhyperior once. And now both probably C-kill into Rhyperior the next turn. So I kind of have some options. I can Boom Camel in this position. And then Rotom, but then I have to deal with Rotom, Dragalge, Stack Attacker with no... Yeah, one of the main problems in this fight is... if Rhyperior dies before Dragalge, it's really hard to kill Dragalge. Well, you would have to invest the boom. Maybe we can kill Sharpedo somehow? You only get one cust up. Yeah, there's probably plenty of ways to kill Sharpedo after. I don't know. Yeah, because you can, like, Vacuum Wave. But then the Hydreigon attack is unpredictable, I think. Oof. What the hell is this team? I just tuned in. Why is this trainer this stacked? Guys, wait till this guy finds out that you fight these guys with permanent Tailwind on their side. It's gonna blow his fucking mind, man. Well, Mienshao would just die to Hydreigon, right? Custap Gramble is horrible. Why am I suggesting that? I think Wardeer is not him. Why is there Tailwind? It's on top of the mountain, man. Winds be howling up there. Is there any way... I just don't have the spread moves to do
Time
this.
for being a cool guy and streaming for the fans less than 3.
Something like a Custap Berry, what's the spread damage fairy move? Is it Gleam? Like a Custap Berry Dazzling Gleam would really hit the spot on that turn. You could, like, double. Hyper Voice Mega Altaria. That does sound really heat. What about Aurorus? Sharpedo would be in slot 1, right? So I don't get spread damage bug. This doesn't do nearly enough damage. Nah, the word ear line puts me way too far behind. Rhyperior getting a kill on Dragalge is so good. I think maybe I'll just do the Meganium thing. I'm pretty sure that works. It loses to Delcatty living, but what are you gonna do? The Herald looked pretty okay. I think you can probably build something with this, but I don't have the gas to do it today. I gotta like sleep. I got barely any sleep last night. I've been like traveling and shit. I should probably get a reset and then look at it with fresh eyes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look into Hera lead. And if I can't find anything, I'll do Meganium and use all my candies. Well, if there's any more suggestions from chat, this is your time. For like a completely different angle. Jesus guy says Rotom will use light screen reflect strat, so you need a Pokemon with break. Thank you. Would Arcanine bait Sharpedo? What does Arcanine? Arcanine doesn't do anything, right? No, Breloom is Omega Dead from Hydreigon. It's never living. Totally half-cooked Shadow Sneak Kecleon online. That gives you 3 free turns, but I have no idea what to do off that lead. How do you even... What the fuck does... What? How are you killing anything? How's the fight looking? I think I have a line that uses all of my candies, 6 candies, and 1 scale. And currently, well, not currently, I'm pretty much out of gas right now. I'm about to end stream, but I will be looking a little bit at Heracross lead lines because Heracross lead looks kind of dope if you can set something up properly. Yeah, the Granbull thing just doesn't work. Because Fake Out into Play Rough doesn't kill, and even with damage boost, and then obviously you can't like make him close combat. I think if you do Hera lead, maybe you don't boom Camel or something. I don't know. Or maybe you can. I think the biggest problem with Hera lead is that like sometimes you just take like a Blizzard from Rotom. And you have to account for that. Can I get like one more confirmation from someone who knows their shit? What is the chance for Rotom to screen if he doesn't see a kill? $7.5. Yeah, because it's no light clay, right? I don't know. Whatever. I think I gotta bounce. I'm not really making any progress. I should probably reset, rest, and look at this again tomorrow. And then go live when I have something. I think that's the plan. The way I know myself is as soon as I click the end stream button. Yo, Gunner, thanks for the raid. I'm so sorry. I'm about to end. I apologize. Thanks for the raid, though. I appreciate it. We're doing really, really difficult Nuzlocks on this channel. If that's something that you're into, you should tune in tomorrow, where I'm about to maybe fight, or where I'm about to fight my PB fight in this game. Called Pokemon Run and Bun. It's like the hardest game that's out right now. It's gonna be pretty hype. I'm like a couple months into this attempt right now. If I lose, I'll be back at the beginning. If I win, I'll have a PB. But that'll happen tomorrow when I have a proper plan for this fight. In the meantime, I don't know, man. Go raid. Yeah, this person's playing a new ROM hack called Pokemon Yellow Legacy. They're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. Ruxin34. Go say hi, make them a compliment, okay? Give them a genuine, nice compliment. Be nice. Be cool. And I'll be back tomorrow with this fucking fight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subs. See you tomorrow.